Yep, there's the moon. Uh-oh. So, here's a little tip as well. Food that is in, like, a drying rack or a fire, even if it isn't on, does not degrade. Okay, so we'll come back here, we'll get this done, we should be able to head up and around and hopefully find that last key, head into chapter 3, and continue moving on. Fuck it. Okay. Oop. Which, much as I don't really want to do this, I will display one of the shortcomings of this game, unfortunately. Also, you can hear the note that was going on. Oh shit, did I aggro both of them? Ah shit. Okay. He's actually doing the correct attack, so I haven't been able to show you exactly what I mean. I am trying to bait him into doing that attack, because I can't actually hit him when he does his other attack. Okay, oh. That was not a good example. He did what I wanted him to do. Damn it. We'll drop the clay. I will keep that. We'll drop the sharp stick. I really don't need it anymore. There we go. Okay, hopefully this one is less cooperative and I can show. But once again, you'll hear the music. Anytime you hear those notes, that means that there's a planestalker nearby. You see that dodge? That dodge is why I'm trying to bait him into doing a specific attack. Because oh! Okay, so I can actually hit him. It's just a very short window. Either way, most enemies have iframes, basically. Like, while they're doing that dodge, that's iframes. Which it's not so bad with this guy, because his attack is actually pretty easy to dodge. Ow! Okay, I genuinely thought the bleed was gonna finish him off. That was karma in action. But yeah, while they do their dodge, you cannot physically hit them. It is iframes. And the way I died in chapter 4 was getting hit by an attack that my dodge doesn't count as iframes. So the second the enemy would go to do it, I would dodge, but I would already be hit. It was, little frustrating, admittedly. But no, like, unfortunately the combat is just a bit of a letdown compared to the rest of the game. I wouldn't go as far as saying the game's unplayable or anything like that. I think you can still kill all of the enemies. It just it can be a bit finicky. Oop. Of course we're gonna eat floor mushrooms. The only other thing in that regard is that I would suggest, which when I finish the chapter I'll be able to show what the blessings are. But getting a blessing that allows you to have a melee weapon is good, because it means you'll have a melee weapon that can't break, like this one. I actually made the metal spear, and then I got the guardian spear immediately afterwards. But having a weapon that doesn't break is very, very good, just because most of the other weapons do break very easily. Or maybe I use them too much, but... Alright. While we're underway... Oh, I actually need to have that meat soon. Move that up to held. Ah, damn it. Oh, son of a bitch. Of course it starts storming while I'm trying to look for another freaking island. Oh. Oh. Damn, we're actually going pretty fast there. But yeah, for all I'm saying about, like, with the combat, especially if you're playing on the lower difficulty, dying is not that intense on the lower difficulty. Just as I said, this is this is very much my own fault, but it can kind of suck. Oh. Nope, didn't quite crest it. Which, as an aside, none of the other hours have I ended up stuck between two waves, and now it's happened twice. Ooh, I think we got what we wanted though. Looks like this is the island with the other... Yeah, there it is. Also, lots of rocks. Okay, so this one looks... Yeah, it looks like this one should just be nice and easy. Ah! Yeah, the climbing here is pretty basic as well, but I mean, not really what you're playing the game for, so I can understand that. Which, I am skipping those, but not a lot happens during them. It's basically just the beacon lighting up, and then that text line comes up down the bottom, giving you a bit of lore, I think. I always struggle on the difference between like lore and shit, what was the other one, like story? I don't know. Okay, so now that we've gotten all three of those, we can head to the exit over there. And that'll lead us to the next chapter. Though first we'll have to go through the in-between area. Also, as much as I don't use it, there is actually like in-between states for the sails. It's not just fully loose and fully tightened. There is actually in-betweens. I don't know how much that helps or doesn't help, but it's there. Not too. Oh no. Coming very close to degrading. Okay, I should probably actually pilot the boat. Yeah, pop that back in there and keep that in held. Container, pop that out. Okay. Bamboo bucket? Wait, didn't I already have those? Whatever. Yeah, there can be a decent amount of time between islands, depending on how how much speed the winds allow you. Oh no, I hate these so much. Ah. Okay. So if I remember correctly, this coming up is where we're first introduced to like the big enemy of I'm still piecing the story together because a lot of it is not directly told to you. You're kind of having to, you know, some of it is flat out stated, but a lot of it you have to kind of interpret through like the quotes they give you. But by the sound of it, we're still working for the old ones, and these guys are the people that were cursed for killing the old ones. Yeah. We will not be judged by the likes of you. So this guy's not really a boss. He's more an introduction to... Ow. He's more an introduction to these enemies. You'll notice, again though, unless he was doing that double slash, there was a good chance he was going to dodge me. What was our reward in the end? Forgotten by our people and abandoned by the gods, or by our gods. And yet, do you hear them now? They're calling me. There you go. Because, yeah, that one specifically is just just a regular enemy that will show up in the future. Literally in the next chapter. After that, we do actually fight a boss. So I'll let it go through this again. Why not? That takes us to the in-between area. Now, this cutscene is a little different for me because, you know, I died and came back. Normally, it goes through showing these tapestries being made. So in this case, it would have showed this one being made. And yeah, a great typhoon struck, grounding the fishing boats. The desperate islanders turned on their guardians. They ate the flesh of their gods. But yeah, you use those kind of like murals, along with like the quotes and the other things that are said to kind of piece together what happened. I still don't know what the ultimate goal is, but okay, so this is the one area we will end up going very, very fast, though. Simply because very soon the waves are actually going to be at our back. Yep, there they go. And the wind is nearly always directly behind you. And there's one of the old gods. Hello, buddy! Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh yeah, that was our first look at the shark, which I still don't fully know what they do. One thing I do know, though, is be very, very careful when you come in here. Because if you're not careful and you slam your boat into here, because of how fast you're going, it can and will actually damage your boat. Okay, so this is where you unlock the blessings. Patience of Ikmal. Neckla's Rage. And yeah, these have little smidgens of lore on them as well. Denied the peace of the great descent and shunned from the warm waters of the islands of plenty, Nekla the Undying swam to the frozen north, slowly succumbing to madness. They say at night you could still hear her scream. Screaming her curses to an indifferent moon. Help a blow to knock an enemy off their feet. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna grab either or. It doesn't overly... I don't intend to use one of them. I've kind of got the items I'm after. And yeah, these are the blessings that you can interchange. And there we go. We have successfully crossed over to the next chapter, into chapter 3. We just need to go through the flashbang. Fair warning, it's bright and it gets bright. Okay. I think the wind should be fine. I'm looking away. I'm looking away. Okay. Bye-bye now. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? The War, Chapter 3. So this is where we really get introduced to the loathing. Which, with the guy from the last chapter, or like the end of the last chapter, when I got hit, you may have noticed part of my health bar went purple. That's the loathing. You can clear its effects, but either by a health shrine or by there's like alchemy you can do. But yeah, and until you do that, your max health is permanently reduced. Okay. Let's check this island out. We should also be able to come across the Gloom Harrows. If I remember correctly, this is the first place they rock up, is in Chapter 3. They're required to make the axe I was using to chop down trees for wood. Okay, these guys are kind of annoying just because of how many there is. Which actually I could stock up on silk thread. Oh, bit of food. Because food can also restore health, so having a decent amount of it on you is a good idea if you're going into like difficult battles. Okay. And yeah, you can actually see this. You can actually see like the silk more web up there, or like the little clutch or whatever they're called, up in that tree. Not sure what song that is though. Oh, is that the Silkmoor's song? Okay, so you can hear it as well. I must have missed them having a song. Or a noise. Probably not a full song. Okay. So it looks like no key here, but we do have... Grab that rust cap. Come over here. This will get us more sea shards. 350, which is a quite decent amount. But can I get up on top of that rock? Yes, I can. Which way back to my boat? That way. You do have to be careful with this thing as well, because if you fly into a tree... Ooh, there it is. I know that fucking song anyway, you little bastard. Ah, fuck. One thing is, in order to actually do, like, the dodge, you need to be locked on. So if you're not locked on and you hit space, you will jump. Woo! Oh, a bit too late. Okay. Whew. Them disappearing, by the way, is their form of dodging. So they are complete... Okay, I'm not fully sure what happened there, but... their form of dodging is going invisible. Which is funny, because they are actually still there. You can still see them move around. and they'll actually occasionally shove you while you're moving around. But yeah, while they're invisible, you cannot actually deal damage to them. But that ended a hell of a lot better than I was expecting it to. Where the hell was my boat? Was it over that way? Okay. I'm getting all turned around. Ooh, although I do see more rust cap. Which will do for a bit more health. Okay. Once again, even though this does suck, I do kind of need to get food out of them if I can, because I am probably going to need it for later fights. Damn. It is actually possible for them all to drop food, although it is not likely. What was this? Was this some thread? Yeah, that was some thread. That's where the boat was. How dare you run away from me, boat? Actually, while I'm here, especially since I'm probably gonna have to light the fire again, grab some more of this. Okay. That's up and running. Ooh, I can actually make, oh, did I still have that? Yes, I do. Excellent. Pop that away, pull those out, and I can remake Belt Bag, which is 12 slots compared to my other, like my previous 7, which is, well, upgrade. Actually, yeah, honestly, I'm not too worried about getting the axe again. Even though, what did it even take to make? I think it was... Oh, it would have been survival. Oh, it's just leather stick and a jaw. I mean, I can do that. Well, since this one's a bust, let's head on to the next island. Ooh, I think that one actually... I think I can already see the tower on it. So that's good. That'll be 1 out of 3. I mean, at this rate, we should actually be able to catch back up to 4 before I end up ending for today. I'm hoping we go further, of course, but time will tell. Yeah, so it looks like there's one there. I think I can vaguely see one off over that way as well. It's just hard to tell at these distances whether it's just a tall rock, like over there. That one looks more like a tall rock. Oh no, okay, well, we're gonna come across an island tainted by the loathing. Okay. So this area is annoying as all piss. Of these. Oh my god. Excellent.